Hi everybody, Cindy Ellers here from Cindy's Stamping Studio. Today's date is March 10th, 2025. I'm coming to you from the central part of Wisconsin, where it was absolutely beautiful today. We broke records. It was a beautiful 68 degrees today. Just lovely. And yesterday, I think we were in the 50s. It was being able, that's the best part about spring. You don't have to wear a coat anymore. I love it. I'm just a minute or two early, and I want to get myself set up on my Kindle and on my laptop. Well, there I am. Lickety split. And I got two people. There's Pauline. Well, hello, Pauline. Nice to see you. Let's see, I think Pauline's from Minnesota, so I'm glad you're here today. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It wasn't so great for the maple syrup part, but it is what it is because it didn't freeze last night. So unless it freezes tonight, the trees are dripping, but they're not like yesterday. I am not kidding. The trees were a steady stream. It was just crazy. We picked up 730 gallons of sap yesterday. So Jim had definitely enough to keep him busy today. And we use an RO, but he only runs it through once. And our sugar yesterday was 2.5. So when he runs it through once, he's taking the water out. So that 2.5 raised it up to 5%. And he pulled off the first gallon at 4 o'clock. Oh my, it's very sweet. It's very good. Well, let's say hi. Well, there's Jan. Nice to see you, Jan. And Carol Martin, she liked and shared already. And Pauline shared already. There's Linda Hodge. Oh, we did. It went crazy. We have 430 taps out, picked up 730 gallons. So if you think about it, we just about got a gallon of sap from every tap. That's pretty good. Half of them are on gravity lines. The other half are bags and pails. Jim we try to put as much as we can on gravity lines, because he's got collection barrels, 55-gallon drums. All I got to do is drive right up next to it, put my one hose into the tank and one hose on the tank on my side-by-side and pump it out. No carrying. And that's what I like. But, of course, the trees didn't cooperate. They're not in a straight line, so we have to still carry sap. And I try not to carry very much because my back is so bad, but you still have to. You have no choice. Kay Wire says that's awesome, and she liked and shared. So, but anyway, because it didn't freeze last night, we didn't have to collect today, even though I had lots of help. And it's funny, I just have to say this before we get started. It's funny because this is the first year with Easton, who's 11, Andy is 13 and a half. They've always stayed with us. Well, Easton's dad, our son, went and rigged up Easton's four-wheeler with a 25-gallon tank and a pump. And he was having the time of his life yesterday because he was pumping tanks, and it was cool. Well, now Andy wants to do it, so that all I did I was with Andy, and all I did was this. I just stood there because she did it all. I didn't have to lift. I didn't have to carry. I didn't have to wrangle hoses. She did it all. But you have to remember, these kids have been in the woods since they were 6 months. They have grown up out there. So anyway, it was great. So, let's see. Hello, Tracy Krantz and Jeannie Mullen. Nice to see you. Tonight, we are going to be using Unbounded Love. Now, Unbounded Love is just words. And you know me, I love word sets. And when I first got it, I thought, oh, but what can I do with this? Well, you find, the more you use them, the more you realize, oh, not only is there a sympathy stamp and a happy birthday stamp, but there's a best of luck. There's a, you're a true blessing, a hello. And then you have a friend. So hello, friend. So it's got a lot of possibilities. And I like that. I also incorporated some of the flowers from Delightful Wishes. And we're using the Delightful, what's it called? Floral Delight Designer Series paper and the vellum. And the Floral Delight paper is so pretty. When you pair it with this beautiful vellum, it's really nice. So we're doing that tonight. The card I have for you tonight is a very pretty fancy fold. You're going to love it. It's not that hard. And I don't like the putsy ones. This one goes together real easy. Okay. And Kay Wires here, making wonderful memories. Oh yes, I laughed. And it was fun. And with their personalities, it was good. And I would say spring has sprung in Wisconsin. My daffodils are up that tall. I'm so excited. I always know that once my daffodils are up, spring is here. Even though it might snow again, and it probably will, for the most part, spring is here. Stamping Up news, cardstock prices are going up. You may have already heard that on May 1st, cardstock prices are going up about $2.50 per pack, and basic white will only be 24 sheets instead of 40. That hurts, but I'm going to stock up now rather than later. It all has to do with paper mills. There's not as many paper mills as they used to, and this happens. So that's unfortunate, that's for sure. We have new Stamping Up kits, new online exclusive stamps, dies, papers, and embellishments. I know not everybody loves the online exclusives, but you have to embrace new stuff. And I found some really nice things that I like. So, you do the best you can. There is, Carol Martin still has 4 feet of snow on all my flowers. Oh my gosh. We didn't get as much snow this year. It kept missing us. There's Sally Becker. Hello. And Denise Weiger. Nice to see you all. Don't forget, when you have a chance, if you're bored someday, make a bunch of veteran red, white, and blue thank you cards. That would be so great. They don't have to be fancy. Go through your designer series paper and find some red designs or blue and stamp thank you on it. A white piece for the inside, but it should be blank. No envelopes. Save them, and in May, send them all to me. You can get quite a few cards in the flat rate small box, and that would be great. Okay? Door prizes. I have some iridescent, you see them? Yep, iridescent gems. I am sending those out tomorrow to Pauline Langdut, who lives in Minnesota. So Pauline, I'm going to send these to you. The other ones are going to Mary Jane Strenzi. So congratulations, Mary Jane and Pauline. You have some beautiful gems headed your way. I will put Mary Jane's in my bag because tomorrow night is our technique class. And that is the origami folding technique. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. I can't wait to show that to everybody. There's Karen Halterman from Iowa. Nice to see you also. So that's what I got going on. Gonna flip my camera around. I got some cards to share with you and a really pretty card. So let's see, where am I? There I am. There you go. And you can see outside, just bear with me for a minute. I don't even have me set up on my laptop yet. I was just talking so much. Of course, there we go. You can see Easton's rig right about there. Yeah. There's his little four-wheeler with the tank. And I flip my camera around. I have a light. There. Oh, move over. Whoopsie. There. Okay. I have to wait and make sure that I'm straight. Push it up a little bit. That'll help. Again, like I said, we're using the Unbounded Love stamp set and the coordinating dies. It's so slow compared to, I mean, there's a time lapse. Okay, that works. There. Anyway, this is what we're using tonight. And like I said, there's so many possibilities, not only with sympathy and happy birthday. There's your true blessing. My heart goes out to you, just for you. Celebrate. Hello, friend. Have a blessed day. So there's a lot of possibilities, and I really like it. And we're using the flowers tonight. Okay. Let's go and I'll put these here. Here's my packet. Nice and light out. Yes, it is, Ronnie. In fact, I didn't even bother putting my top light on tonight because it's not so cold, and I love it. We are using Balmy Blue as our base. And that is going to, you don't have to worry about copying it down. Tune in for my Facebook Live replay on Thursday, or come right back here, you'll see it on my blog. Because on my blog, not only will there be the video, but I also post the recipe. But the Balmy Blue base is 5.5 by 6 1/4 and scored at 4 1/4. Just like that. I'll put him right there. Then we have Lemon Lolly, which is the inside. And that is 4 3/4 by 7 3/4 and scored at 3 7/8. I have to look and see. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, so there's that. We're going to have a white piece for the inside of the Lemon Lolly. That'll go right in there. We'll put that there for now. So, let's get started. Well, first of all, we're going to take a piece of the Floral Delight Designer Series paper. We're going to put it right there. So I will glue that down. There's a little bit of stamping with this and beautiful papers. It's not like sometimes, I know some people that just like to stamp, they really get, I don't know, they don't like all the Designer Series paper. They want to create their own look, which there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, Jim must be shutting down for the day. Okay, so there, we have that glued down. You see that this piece right here is 1 7/8 by 5.5. Okay, so now I am going to go and put some glue on the back of my inside card. Okay, cover that up for now. And that's going to go right here. Just like that. Okay, now I have a piece of balmy blue that is 3 3/8 by 3 3/8, and this beautiful vellum. And that is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. Now I need my tape. What I love about Stampin' Up's vellum is that you can use some tape and doesn't show through. That's wonderful. I like that. Let me put that there. I want to make sure. Yep. Looks like I have it a little bit too big. Not a problem. Let me get my cutter out. Oh, I forgot to do this. Let's put this up a little bit. Then you can see better. Way better. I'm going to get my cutter and just take a little bit off. Oh yeah, see, so much better. I mean, because that happens, I'm sure I had cut it too big, and I had so many projects going on this weekend. I guess I'm not surprised, but anyway, we got it. Okay, so we got this, and we are going to go and put that right there. So I need my tape again. You could use tear tape, but I just use this. Just as easy. Okay, we're going to put this right here. There. So that's that, right? Okay, so now I have some white scraps. We have, with the dies, I cut out this, and then this one is just for another project. Oh, stop. I also am using adhesive strips. I don't know how else you could do it, to be perfectly honest, because this is going to be a small strip like this. Okay? So then I want to oh, got that. Okay. Now I'm going to cut it out again because I need the inside part. Okay, so hold on. I couldn't cut it out ahead of time, but that's okay. It does only takes a minute, not even a minute. And there's our piece. And of course we have another piece, whoops, for another project or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to get my mouse pad in here, along with the ink we're using, which is Lemon Lolly, Balmy Blue, and Daffodil Delight. So I'll get my Balmy Blue. And it's going to be a birthday card. Beautiful spring birthday card. And well, we stamped it. Okay? All right. Let me cover this up. We need the die to cut out our flowers and the lemon lolly to stamp our flowers. I went and I put a little red dot so I know where my flowers are. And we're gonna, there's another red dot. We're gonna stamp the lemon lolly with the solid stamp. Put one there. And we'll put one right there. Okay, cover this up. And if you don't get it exactly perfect, you're going to be cutting this out. So, which isn't bad. I tried to line it up with this flower petal right down there. Okay, I have to cut this out. And only, I don't know why I didn't cut it out ahead of time. Maybe because I needed 2 of them, or maybe because I ran out of time. So we got 1. And we'll have another one in just a second. I don't want to lose this. Okay, so we got both our flowers. I'm going to use my dimensionals and it's funny, those 2 kids came and spent the afternoon with Jim and I in case we had to gather sap tonight, but we didn't because it was too warm. But we knew we weren't going to have to gather sap pretty soon. Well, Grandma, we should play Go Fish. 11-year-old and a 13-year-old. And here the 3 of us are playing goldfish with our snack of Cheetos, because that's what they like. Cheetos and high seed juice boxes. And we may or may not have found Grandpa's Reese's peanut butter cups. You know, he wouldn't get mad. Okay, so I got the adhesive strip off of here. I want to put it right there. And I want to go and And it just fits right in there perfectly. There's that. Okay, let's take the backing off our dimensional, and we'll put one here, and we'll put one right there. There's the front of our card. Just like that, right? Okay, we're moving on. Now I went and cut this out with the dies from Unbounded Love. Okay, and my blue. We're gonna go and stamp. You're a true blessing. Your true blessing. Then we're gonna go and take our white piece, and it goes sideways, and we're gonna stamp. This is such a pretty spring birthday card. May all your wishes come true. And then just for the heck of it, I stamped Celebrate. Now let me get out my Lemon Lolly. I'm all done with that. Lemon Lolly. And we'll stamp a flower right there. And we'll stamp another flower right there. And we are going to go and take the Daffodil Delight and stamp a flower. And stamp another flower. Actually, they're turning out pretty good. Whew. Okay. So now, this goes on the inside of our card. It should have the overhead light on. It seems kind of dark, but you're getting the gist. Lots of natural light. I love it. I love that it's not getting dark out at 4 o'clock. Okay, so there's that. And, oh, there's this. And I think I thought of it later, but I don't. You could go and put this right here. You could even add a flower to make it so it isn't quite so plain. There, that's covered up. And I'm going to get out my two-tone sparkle gems. They're online exclusives. They're so pretty. They're like a balmy blue with some Highland Heather in it, I think. Okay. I'm going to put it right here. There. And these gems are beautiful. I love them. But here's our card. So you get this beautiful birthday card, and you open it, and then you open it again. So that's how it goes. I think I'm going to go and make a flower for on here. I think that would add a lot. I don't know if you could stamp one on there. Well, you could maybe just stamp it on there. But I think it would add a lot to it. Okay, before it's almost 6 o'clock, I want to show you this very cute card I received in the mail. I'm so lucky to know you, from Denise Weiger. Very cute, and I thank you. And then I wanted to show you, remember when I had this fancy fold, right? So I got a little carried away. I took one sheet of designer series paper and cut the flowers out by hand. And I didn't realize, whoops. Oh, I cut the flowers out by hand and I didn't realize it would make this many cards. But I made them all thank you cards. And I had that featured on my blog today. It was a great way to use up some celebration designer series paper. They turned out so pretty. I didn't realize one sheet of paper would cut out this many flowers. In fact, I was getting tired of cutting out flowers, but I finished up. I have them. I think they're all pretty. But yeah, I got a lot of thank you cards. And when you're a door prize winner, I will send you one of my cards with your door prize. So yeah, there they all are. So many, so they're all a little bit different and pretty. This is using the Everyday Arches online exclusive die set. I gotta play with them some more because it was great. So yeah, here's our card. I love how it turned out. Just like that. Like I said, all the measurements and the recipe will be on my blog. This would be a real easy card to make. So check it out on Thursday. So yeah, okay everybody. Oh yeah, such patience, right Linda? Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great week, and I hope your weather is as beautiful as ours. And take care, everybody.